It's official. Hollywood's golden couple has called it quits. After nearly a decade together, Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have ended their relationship, leaving fans stunned and the entertainment world buzzing with questions. How did a love story that seemed destined for a fairy tale ending unravel behind the scenes? What really happened between the pop superstar and the movie heartthrob? Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on their journey. Not just the glamorous red carpets and Instagram-perfect moments, but the cracks, the heartbreak, and the quiet decision to walk away. When news of the split broke, it wasn't with drama or scandal, but with an eerie calm. No angry tweets, no tabloid exposés, just two people quietly admitting that their paths had diverged. Sources close to the couple say the breakup was amicable, but behind that word lies months of growing distance, missed connections, and the silent realization that love sometimes isn't enough. Katy, who once sang about fireworks and fairy tales, is now facing a future she never imagined, single, but stronger. To understand the end, we have to go back to the beginning. Their story started with sparks at a Hollywood party, a burger shared, and a connection that felt electric. For years, they were inseparable, traveling the world, supporting each other's dreams, and blending their families. But as their careers soared, so did the challenges. Long tours, film shoots, and the constant pressure of fame began to chip away at their foundation. For a while, they seemed unstoppable. Katy and Orlando were the couple everyone rooted for. They made each other laugh, celebrated each other's wins, and welcomed their daughter Daisy Dove into the world. Their love story was splashed across magazines and social media, a beacon of hope in a world obsessed with happy endings. But behind every perfect photo was a reality far more complicated. Insiders say the real trouble began when their schedules started pulling them in opposite directions. Katy launched her Lifetimes tour, spending months away from home. Orlando juggled acting gigs and parenting duties, often on different continents. The Montecito mansion they dreamed of filling with laughter became just another empty house. The calls became less frequent, the reunions shorter, and the wedding plans, once so exciting, were quietly put on hold. It wasn't one dramatic fight or scandal that ended things. It was the slow, silent drift, the kind that happens when two people are living parallel lives instead of a shared one. Friends noticed the change. Fewer public appearances, less affection, more solo outings. The couple tried everything: therapy, romantic getaways, even focusing on co-parenting. But the spark just wouldn't reignite. After months of soul-searching, Katy and Orlando made the hardest decision of their lives: to end their relationship. Not with anger, but with gratitude for what they shared and hope for what comes next. Katy, who once feared another painful divorce, felt a strange sense of relief. Orlando, tired of waiting for a wedding that never came, was ready to move forward. Their love story didn't end with a bang, but with a quiet goodbye. Now their focus is on Daisy. Both Katy and Orlando are determined to give their daughter a happy, stable life, even if it means doing so as friends, not partners. They're seen together at school events, family outings, and even sharing laughs, proof that love can evolve, even after romance fades. Both are throwing themselves into work, Katy in the studio, Orlando on set, finding new purpose in their careers and personal growth. Fans around the globe are heartbroken. Social media explodes with tributes, memes, and messages of support. Some blame the pressures of fame, others point to the realities of long-distance love. But most agree, Katy and Orlando's story was real, raw, and relatable. It showed that even the brightest stars can struggle, and that sometimes letting go is the bravest thing you can do. So what can we learn from the end of this Hollywood romance? Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom's journey reminds us that love is beautiful, but also fragile. It's about compromise, sacrifice, and sometimes knowing when to let go. Their story proves that even after heartbreak, there's hope. Hope for healing, growth, and new beginnings. As they move forward, Katy and Orlando are focusing on what matters most: their daughter, their dreams, and their own happiness. Katy is channeling her emotions into new music, while Orlando is taking on fresh acting challenges. Both are open to love, but for now, they're content to focus on themselves and their family. Is this truly the end for Katy and Orlando? Or just the start of a new chapter? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain: their story isn't just about heartbreak. It's about resilience, growth, and the courage to chase happiness, no matter where it leads. In Hollywood, as in life, the next twist is always just around the corner. Before you go, if you're fascinated by the personal choices celebrities make about family and relationships, you won't want to miss my other video about Miley Cyrus and her honest reasons for not wanting kids. It's a revealing look at how stars like Miley are challenging expectations and opening up about what really matters to them. So, after this, check out that video for another side of celebrity life you rarely see.